Hello, 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 you guys. How are you today? I'm your Real News Talk Show host, and I'm coming to you with a story regarding what's really going on, you guys. What's going on in the world today? Where's all the love, the peace, the joy, the happiness? We don't have that anymore. And I'm wondering why. Is it something in the food? Is it something that we're actually eating or breathing? What really is it, you guys? You have so much killings going on. You have child molestation. You have kidnapping. You have raping. You have domestic abuse. You have drive-by shootings. You have fiancés killings. You have women killing men, men killing their girlfriends, women killing kids. I very rarely hear, every now and then I may hear of a man taking out the entire family, but oftentimes I hear where the women kill the kids. And I'm wondering why. Is it pressure? I mean, how could you kill something that belonged to you? But I guess if you don't care about yourself, then you can't love anybody else. This is why we're taught self-preservation. That's one of the first natures of all. You should always love yourself first, and then that way you're able to love someone else, you guys. What's really going on? Every time I look at the television, you click it on, oh, there was a shootout today. So and so shot a police officer at a random red light stop. There was a domestic violence, and the man killed the woman, and the woman was found dead on the sidewalk, or the woman was at a house party. All this stuff is just recent, you guys. I know things have been going on in the past, but it seems like it's getting worse. And it has to stop with all of this gun violence. And just since Christmas, well, actually, Christmas Eve, it was where a lady, she just walked outside of her house and a stray bullet hit her in the neck and killed her. Beautiful woman in Houston, Texas. She was a nurse, and she was over, I think they said over like 25 or 30 nurses. So these are people that are helping people, and I think she was a psychiatrist nurse, so she was actually helping people that needed mental help. There's a lot of mental illness going on around here, and people are dealing with people every day, and they don't know that they could snap at any given time. Whenever you see signs or you picking up something with a person, then you want to make sure to keep a close eye on them and watch them. And if you feel they need help, then you turn them in, because you don't want them to go all the way to the deep end and then somebody comes up dead or someone comes up missing. Oftentimes people come up missing and they find them dead because of the fact that no one detected that something was wrong and let them wander off to themselves. You hear of that as well. So this world, you guys, it's not the world, it's the people in the world. We got to be more cautious. We got to have more love, be more patient. Driving on the freeways, many killings, you guys. We have, I'm just going to bag it up a little bit from what I have experienced in the past week. You have cops killing innocent people. You have people killing innocent cops. You have men killing fiancés. You have men killing girlfriends. You have girlfriends killing boyfriends. You have women killing kids. You have women kidnapping their best friend's baby just because she didn't have a baby. This happened in Austin, Texas. I know you heard of that. She kidnapped her best friend and kept the newborn baby. And they found her body in her car. So that had to be mental illness there. Now, why couldn't her friend pick up that she had some type of problem? But again, people do hide it, and they hide it very good. You have kids killing parents, like that A.J. Armstrong trial that's going on. Well, it was supposed to start on Monday, and they pushed it back, I think 4 to 6 weeks. You have kids killing parents, parents killing kids. parents drowning kids, parents just abusing kids, beating kids, starving kids. This stuff is crazy. You have people driving on the freeway and just get shot just because of nothing and no reason. You have a grandmother that recently was shot in her own home, and this was during the firework time and the New Year's Eve time, where bullets were going off everywhere. So that was a prime time for the suspects to use their weapon and kill her. And it could have been for some other reason. It could not have been just for her. It could have been for someone she loved. You have people that can just be at the wrong place at the wrong time. You have people in prison that's serving a sentence for something they did not do. Like the gentleman that just got out of prison. He did, 9 years? And it was the other guy, the Montrose stabbing in Houston. And he kept saying, I'm innocent, and nobody heard him. He even went to trial. He got life in prison, you guys. He could have gotten, no, I think he got the death sentence. I think. He could have died for something he did not do. You have people in there that have died for something. They went to their grave knowing that there was something that they did not do. You have people running around that did it, that's out here in the streets. It's just really, really horrific. It's horrific. You have mothers taking up for their boyfriends so that the boyfriends can molest and hurt their children because they love them, allegedly love them. What kind of love is that? No man should come before your kids. No man. You put your children first at all times because they are a part of you. They are your blood, not the other person's blood. You have child alienation, where one parent or the other, the mother keeps the baby away from the father, and they receive the child support money. And it could be vice versa, where the father would keep the baby away from the mother. But most times it's the mother keeping the baby away from the father because either they love them and the man didn't want them anymore. So they dragged the kid into the madness, and the kid didn't ask to come here. I mean, why shouldn't they have both of their parents? Because it wasn't their fault that the two parents broke up. They had nothing to do with that. Why? Why should a parent use a kid as a pawn for the love of money, and also because to hurt the other person? But in actuality, they're actually hurting the child. So this stuff is really, really bad, you guys. I could just go on and on and on, but I don't want to spoil your day. I don't want to spoil my day. I want to stay happy, stay positive, even through all of this. Only thing people can do is pray that it gets better. And that's why I'm bringing this show to you today, so everyone can look forward to 2020 being a better year. But all of that stuff I mentioned was just recently, and that's just a small token of what has been going on, what have been going on in this world today. And that's just in Texas. Can you imagine all over the world? Because I have friends all over the world, and when I talk to them, it's going on there too. So actually, it's war right here within amongst us. It is war. You can't wear your jewelry anymore because you're going to get robbed. Grandmothers, robbers are throwing down grandmothers, beating them up. You have people coming home from buying groceries, getting beat up, which recently happened, and the 3 young men got caught. The man had his groceries in his hand. You have people that leave the bank, including a cousin of mine that got robbed at gunpoint. Lucky he didn't get shot, because he said they told him, don't look back. And he said, guess what? I didn't. He said, I didn't look back. I just kept walking forward, and I was praying and thanking God that they didn't shoot me in the back of my head. And this was a cousin of mine. So it has even touched everyone in some shape, form, or fashion, or you've heard someone say, oh yeah, that happened to so-and-so. Oh yeah, that happened to this, or did you hear that? It's just really, really something. It is something. I don't know what's really going on. And so that's why today I brought this show, because I want to know what is really, really going on. Do you guys think it's going to get better, or do you think it's going to get worse? I remember my grandmother said it's going to get worse. And I just didn't want to believe her. But at the rate it's going now, I mean, people are afraid to even leave out of their house. It was one man in Texas, and he was cutting his yard, and somebody just ran up and snatched his weed blower out of his hand at gunpoint while he was out working in the yard. How horrific is that? This is some sad, sad stuff, you guys. And I may be smiling when I talk because actually I was born with a smile. So even through horrific times, if you say, why is she smiling so much? I can't help it. I was born with a smile. It wasn't because I thought I had a perfect smile. Other people have said, oh, your smile is so beautiful. And I'm like, really? Because normally when people have something they don't see that. Oftentimes people are beautiful, and a lot of times because of their mind, they think they're not. You know, I know many people I met and made their faces up and made them look even more prettier than they were. And I would tell them, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And they go, I don't think so. I'm like, really? Oh, I want you to know that you are beautiful. You know, you have to sometimes let other people know how beautiful they are. And she said no one never told her. Because sometimes when people are pretty, other people won't tell them because they think that that person thinks they're more than them. When in actuality, that's not so. Everybody have brain cells, and everybody don't think the same. You see? It's in a mind of a person how they think. And if you've been beat down, I wouldn't care how pretty you are. You're going to think you're not, because from a child up, if you've been abused and told that you're nothing, you grow up with that in you until you meet positive people that help bring you out. And that's why people need people. People need people. Positive people. Not bad people, because that'll rub off on you too. People need people, so surround yourself with people that are positive so that it can rub off on you. And that's exactly what I did when I was a young girl and I moved to California. I'm sorry, you guys, about this fan in the background, but sometimes I use it because the lights get really, really hot. And I'm just in this room here, and it's just a, playroom. So you may see a fan, you may see anything in this room, but I'm sorry, I apologize. I should have actually moved it out of the camera, but I just kept it there. It's for my lighting purposes, because sometimes, like I said, the lights kind of get in my way, and they make me really hot. But I just wanted to say, you guys, I thank you so much for tuning in to my show. And I hope you really can understand what I'm saying about all this stuff going on out here. Let me know your feelings. Let me know your thoughts. And I'll be coming back with some more real news talk. And please click like, share, and subscribe. It's just too much to talk about, but I'm going to save some more of this stuff for another show. Thank you for tuning in, and have a blessed Sunday. I'll be coming back with more. Alrighty. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye.